Hey guys, okay, so it's me, Tinesha, and some of you may know, especially if you watched my October video or one of my Facebook statuses, but I'm currently on the market for a new job. By day, I'm a computer software test engineer. So I just found out Friday, September 28th, I believe that was the date, that the contract that I'm on has been lost, and everybody on that contract has to find a new job. As of today, which is October 4th, today's October 4th, as of today, they haven't told us when our last day will be, so we probably still have some time. Rumor has it that we have up until sometime in November, right? And so this video right here is not a video about that. No, we're not. It has nothing to do with that story. Well, kinda. What we're going to talk about right now is some tips that you should do when you are looking for a new job. Or let's just say to always be ready. To be ready in the case of a job loss. So that's what today's video is, okay? And I would say this. Tip number one. The first thing I believe in above anything else is to save up an emergency fund. Your emergency fund should only be used in cases like this, in case of job loss. Now, of course, sometimes there's other catastrophes that pop up, like, I don't know, your roof flew off your house, or your furnace goes out or something, and you know you have no choice but to dip into that emergency fund. But I would say this: you should actually save some money above and beyond your emergency fund to handle those things. But in the meantime, when we talk about an emergency fund, you should have 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Living expenses, not income. Living expenses saved up. Your living expenses are going to be the things that you have to pay every single month just to survive. Those things will be your rent or mortgage, your electricity bill, your gas bill, your insurances, those sort of things. Your car payment if you have a car payment. So have 3 to 6 months of that saved up. The main thing, because I've been in this position before, the main thing that having that saved up will do is it will free you of stress. I think the scariest part about not having a job or having to search for a job is the unknown. The unknown is you don't know when your next job is going to actually come through. You don't know when you're going to start getting your paychecks that you need to survive. Because a lot of us, especially here in America, a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck. We can't go but so many paychecks before it becomes a catastrophe, an emergency, a dire situation. So yeah, 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved will prevent you from that dire situation, and especially stress. So currently I have 8 months of living expenses saved up. So in this situation, I know that I can go. I'm gonna say, you know what, I can go longer than 8 months without having a day job. And I can say that because we know that I would be qualified for unemployment if it came down to that. So that would kind of supplement my income. Also, I have other sources of income that come in. While those other sources may not be able to pay all of my bills, they will definitely stretch my emergency fund so that my emergency fund can go a whole lot further. So if you don't have an emergency fund saved up, start now. Start saving your money now, because nothing is guaranteed, not even a job. The next thing I would say to do is to make sure that your resume is always ready. What I do is I set in my calendar on my phone, I set an alert once a year. So the same time every year, usually around January, I set my calendar to go ahead and update my resume. In updating my resume, I make sure that it's current. I make sure that all my contact information is up to date. And I also make sure that the things that I have picked up within the past year, new skill sets, new responsibilities at work, things like that. I make sure that those things are added to my resume, and not just the new skill sets that you pick up, but keep in mind that the things that you may have accomplished in the past year. A good thing on your resume are skills or things that are quantifiable. You know, you help procure $1 million contract or several $1,000s of a contract. You help the company save X amount in revenue by doing X, Y, and Z. So those sort of things that you can keep in mind to add to your resume. Did you receive any awards? Did you hit any highlights, any goals as an individual or a team? Think those things over. Add them to your resume. Once a year is the perfect time, no more than that. But having done that, I can say this: in this situation, now that I had to find a new job, I didn't have to spend any time polishing up my resume. It was ready to go. The next thing, most of us know that our next job is usually found through those that we already know. So don't be afraid to reach out to your contacts. Let people know that you're on the market, that you're open and you're available to new opportunity. So with that, I mean, I talk to my friends, I talk to my colleagues, I let those who are closest to me or in my immediate network know what's going on and what I'm looking for. That way I don't have to hunt too hard by searching job databases with cold leads. Your friends and colleagues are the people who will know the soonest what's available on the market. And that way I don't think I've ever had to really hunt for a job through databases like, I don't know, monsters.com. Is that what it's called? Monster.com? Wait. But I never had to look for that, or let's say like the online equivalent of the classified ads. Do people still use classified ads? I don't even know. But the bottom line is I just use my contacts in the network that I already have built and maintained and reach out to them to see if they have any leads of jobs that are available. The other thing is this: a lot of times those people will be eager to help you because sometimes they will even get a bonus for finding you. So help me help you and let me know what opportunities may be available in your company. Other than that, I just say to chill, relax, and take it easy. Do something to get your mind off of the situation, because stress never helped anyone, and sometimes stress just leads to desperation. While you may need a new job, you are not desperate. So for now, those are my quick tips for finding a new job. No, that sucks.